All right, guys, let's take a closer look at these new Alpina Extreme models. There's quite a few different variations of it, some of them on bracelet, some of them in different configurations with different movements, but this is going to be your kind of like standard three-hander with a date, and then of course you have this rubber strap with a deploying clasp. So that's pretty slick as well, very comfortable, very easy to just grab and go, put it on. And big thanks to Mimo at Mimo's Jewelry in Long Beach, California. That's who sent this over for me to check out and share it with you guys so you can hopefully make a better informed decision about your hard-earned money, because these watches are not inexpensive. Sometimes the watch hobby can be expensive, that is for sure. And if you're obsessive, like I suspect you might be if you're watching more than just this video, then you understand what I'm saying. So let's get into the case size on this. So excluding this bumper and these, which would be the crown guard, the case is really only 41 millimeter. Okay, it looks wider because it is wider. Technically, if you measure the extreme width, which I never do because this one, I'm just going to give it to you. It's 43.7 millimeter, but in all fairness, it's 41 millimeter. If we take the same standard of measuring that I do with all the other watches, it's 41 millimeter. The lug to lug is basically 49 millimeter. It's only 12 millimeter thick. You have that full stainless steel bezel up top, flat sapphire crystal, and a 7.8 millimeter screw down crown, keeping the 200 meter water resist on this. The strap, the lug width, I guess, you're going to be, well, for one, you're going to want to wear it on what it comes with, but you also, the bad side of that is you're not really going to be able to swap it out. It's not a 20 and it's not an 18. It kind of like flares out. It's like a 16 in there almost, and it kind of flares out and matches up really well. But like I said, you have both the rubber strap and there's a bracelet option as well. This one, here's the hang tag. It's actually called the, well, you just read it. It's AL525. That's actually the movement, which the movement inside is an automatic movement. Retail price, $16.95. You're not going to pay retail. You won't pay retail. Trust me. Just click on the link and go through the process if you want to check one out. You're not going to pay retail. So the movement inside, which you can see if we zoom in on the display case back. So you can clearly see the movement. The movement is called an AL525. You know, that's like Alpina 525. It is actually a Sellita SW200. But check out that custom rotor. That's pretty wild. Alpina is the only one I've noticed do it that way. So pretty interesting designed rotor. But 38-hour power reserve, 26 joules. Pretty much standard Sellita SW200. You know, hacking and all that good stuff. Good movement. Good solid movement. Very similar to the ETA 2824, in case you didn't know. On the front side of this, and literally almost everywhere, you're going to notice triangles everywhere. And it's, yeah, you can kind of see them. Even these little like faux screws, because they're all pointed up like a pyramid, they're all triangles. The dial, all triangle. The balance on the seconds hand, triangle. Triangle logo above the Alpina. Is this the Illuminati watch? I'm just kidding, guys. But yeah, just triangles everywhere. I guess isn't the triangle the strongest shape too? So, I don't know. That could be something. Pretty cool. So there's a closer look at it. This is the blue variant. There are other colors as well. Again, Mimo will have them on his website. This isn't going to remain blue on the signed crown. That will come off. That's just a protective coating because it is polished. So it'll prevent it from scratching. Let's pop this on wrist. My 7.25 inch wrist. I say the size of my wrist in every watch video. There you go. There's what it looks like on my wrist. There is a decent lume application on this. It's stark white here, so it'll probably glow blue, probably like a BGW9 formula or something proprietary sourced from Citizen, because Citizen actually owns Alpina. Little side note, just in case you didn't know that. Let's give it a quick blast with the UV light. Kill the studio lights. Check this thing out in the glow. There you go. Looks more green to me. I would have guessed blue, but here's blue next to it. It's definitely not blue. It is green. So big thanks to Mimo for sending this over, supporting the channel, and making sure. Actually, he's got his own channel too now, which I strongly urge you to go subscribe to. I'll put a link to his channel in the description down below, because think about it. Not that he has a lot of time. Not that any of us have a lot of time, but when he does have time, he tries to post up watches like that are like exciting and brand new. He'll post them up before pretty much anyone else because he gets the watches before I do. Think about it. He's got to send them to me. So I coerced him into creating a YouTube channel and started posting. So I support that, and I think you should too. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next vid.